way. Oh man, so tacky, so tacky.
Mainstream media and the government, they're all tacky. I tell you, man, the BS that I've witnessed with mainstream media and the garbage that's coming out of our government, it's frustrating. It pisses you off. You can see the narrative that's going on. I mean, we were just talking before we started how
Right.
you're going to hear about this Marine over in New York till doomsday.
Right.
You're seeing only part of the clip of what happened on that subway.
Right. Where's the rest of the footage?
I mean, the dude had every chance in the world. They gave him the opportunity to go to a facility to get the help that he needed. He was there something like 13 days, and then he skipped out. He had a warrant out for his arrest because that was part of his deal of not going to jail.
Wow.
He'd been on the subway threatening people before.
Right.
So the Marine, he got him in a chokehold, but when he noticed the guy was in distress,
right,
which they're not showing on the news, he laid the guy on his side, make sure he wasn't going to choke on vomit or something.
right,
trying to straighten him out, did all this stuff. The guy stayed with him until the ambulance showed up. There was two other guys that helped to subdue him as well.
Right, I saw that. Right.
The clip they're showing of him doing his little Michael Jackson impersonation was from 5 years ago. It's funny, these guys that...
And where's the footage of him asking for food? They said he was talking about he was hungry. Where that footage at?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't see none of that footage. Oh, he was hungry. He said he wanted help. He said he wanted to kill himself. I haven't seen none of that footage.
Hey, there was people on the subway that were going up and thanking the Marine for protecting them.
Right. Because the police aren't doing it.
Nope. And then you got
no police to help. They left. Y'all done funded the police.
Mm-hmm. And old Reverend Al Sharptongue, he gets up and he's saying, we need to convict this guy because it's going to put out a president of vigilantism and all this. What do you mean vigilantism? He wasn't being a vigilante. He didn't intentionally kill.
You would rather this crazy deranged black guy to come on the train and probably kill tons of people. We don't know what he was going to do.
Nobody knew what he was going to do.
No, we just know he was out of his mind, acting crazy.
So
I guess you'd rather a bunch of people die because we don't know what this guy is trying to do.
Did you see the protesters out on the rail trying to stop
shut down the train track?
Yeah, so it's like one of the workers was saying, if they touch that third rail, they're going to kill themselves because it's electrocuted.
They go ahead and touch it. Do it.
Where are the cops? Why aren't they stopping these people from doing this?
There's not enough of them to stop anything.
But
soon they're gonna do a draft. Draft police officers.
Yep. Yeah. You're going to hear about that all the time, but you're not hearing about the black dude that went and shot two white guys point blank in the head. The second guy, I heard after he shot him in the head, he shot him again while he was on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a cop, I believe was in Chicago. A black lady who was killed by a bunch of thugs. Nothing being said.
Nothing. Nope.
The shooting that went on in Allen, Texas this weekend, they're calling it white supremacy, but the guy that did it was a Mexican. And he killed white people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not making none of this up.
And why haven't we heard anything about the manifesto from that guy that shot the kids in Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, if it had been actual white supremacist with some kind of manifesto like that, you would have heard about it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But oh no, they have to review it, and I mean, you couldn't have just read it right there.
Right.
And why have we still not heard about it? Why are we not hearing about why these people are doing what they're doing?
See, news is about ratings. They need to get ratings. If it's not popular, or it don't make their agenda, they don't report it. They have an agenda. All the news stations have an agenda, and if it don't, they ain't gonna tell you nothing.
I mean, they want to make white people out to be the worst in the world.
Be racist, right? All white people racist.
You're not hearing about the transgenders that are causing all this stuff. In fact, they're even trying to deny that they were ever transgender in the first place.
Right.
You're not hearing about the people of color that are doing this stuff. Only the white people.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. They won't tell you none of that. It's not important to know.
It's so annoying, so frustrating. This is why people don't trust the news.
Right. That's why people don't watch the news. They don't like, no, don't even show it. I don't want to see it.
But hopefully this deal that is trying to go down between Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk, hopefully it'll go through.
That'd be nice.
Tucker has to get a lawyer and get out of this contract he has with Fox. They're paying that dude $20 million to stay off any other news network or even trying to start his own.
That's crazy.
So all those people that are celebrating Tucker Carlson getting fired,
he's still getting paid.
He's still getting paid. If he wasn't relevant, do you think he'd be getting paid $20 million not to do anything?
Right. They trying to hold him hostage.
So Whoopi Goldberg and all those cackling hens on The View, screw y'all. You think that you got some kind of victory? I don't know.
He's still getting paid to be at home chilling.
You think they'd pay Whoopi Goldberg to stay home and keep her mouth shut?
She can go. They can all go, actually. They can all go home.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Biden. Man. Biden thinks he's the best thing to ever happen to America. Biden says he's running again because America needs him.
Yeah. We're not quite destroyed completely yet. Got to finish the job.
Oh, my God. Biden, we don't need you. We don't. We want you to go home and go to sleep.
The sleeping part he can do. I don't know if he could find his way home.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. But
he's gonna have to have help. I saw
him do an interview with I don't know who it was, but anyway, he did an interview talking about he's the best thing that's happened in America. That America needs him, and that he's about making change, and he's gonna fulfill the promises that the American citizens for American citizens. All this craziness.
Mm-hmm.
So you had time to do it now. If you was going to do it, you should have did it like now. People are suffering under you. You are the worst thing that's ever happened to America. I swear to God, you are.
Yeah. I thought Jimmy Carter was bad.
In my time of being alive, I consider you the worst.
I was a kid when Jimmy Carter was president, and he was the worst president until Biden got into office. He took that record.
Biden tried to kill us all. He tried to kill us all, run off into the sunset of ice cream land.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, even the kids that they're interviewing on these college campuses, they're even saying they want somebody else.
They know he sucks. His approval rating is the worst. Probably the worst of any president.
Mm-hmm. And that's even amongst Democrats.
Yes, they can't even stand him.
I mean, geez, if your own party doesn't like you, you're
You're
doing a
done.
terrible job.
Right, you're done. And now Hunter Biden, I don't know. I don't know. Are they gonna keep trying to protect him, or are they gonna just let him take the fall?
I have no idea, but they keep screaming about gun control and gun reform and all this other BS. Well, then
We
why
don't
aren't
need
you?
that. We need people reform.
Why why isn't Biden going after his own son? Because he lied on his form
Right.
and his what was his brother's wife he was sleeping with. She took his gun away and threw it behind the school or whatever.
Right.
And why was the Secret Service, who, by the way, Biden wasn't even a vice president or president at the time, why was the Secret Service going to the gun shop that he had filled the form out and taking the forms away from him?
Wow.
Why isn't he being prosecuted for this? If he's also so tough on drugs, why is Hunter Biden
Right.
actually on camera
Doing
laying
right.
out crack
Drugs.
cocaine,
Right.
and
With
he's
prostitutes.
yeah, and he's smoking it? Why aren't you prosecuting him for that?
Well, I say it's because there's others involved. When one's taken down, the rest got to come down too.
Yep. What if that had been Donald Trump Jr.?
Oh, it'd have been over. It'd
Oh,
been a wrap.
exactly. He
It'd have
would.
been
He'd probably be in front of a firing squad by now.
right. Right. So talking about Donald Trump, I guess his so-called victims, some of them actually talked about liking to be raped. Like how? Like, okay, so you're crying about being raped, but you're talking about how much how would it be exciting to get raped.
I still call BS on all that.
Huh? so so you was on Twitter or whatever talking about you. Then it would be exciting to experience rape.
That makes no sense
How,
whatsoever.
how is that even? I mean, I guess there are some sick people like that in the world. There are some sick people like that,
Hey,
but
there's
you're trying
people.
to accuse a man of it, but you think it's fun, exciting to get raped.
So they're probably accusing him because they dreamed about it.
Yes, but it didn't happen.
My first wife, would.
Sometimes you know what? Sometimes we could dream of stuff, and we could actually think it's real.
I would
We can
say
wake up like, did that really happen?
my first wife would have a dream about me doing something wrong, and she'd wake up and be mad at me all the next day,
I didn't do that.
even though I didn't
Yes, you
do it. It was
did.
in her dream.
All right, go back to sleep. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a messed up world we live in,
Yes,
man.
it is. But ladies and gentlemen, today's story. Are you aware that most of us are killing ourselves with food?
Yep. I'm dying of a double bacon cheeseburger.
Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've noticed, I've been paying real close attention. Something is up with food. Something. A lot of things have changed with food over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, what I've been paying attention to is I was born in the 80s. I was born in the 80s. And in the 80s, we grew a certain type of way. We did, we grew normal. Like our growth, our body, it grew at a normal rate. Children today are growing at a very fast process. Very, very fast.
Yep.
And you're probably like, I don't know if you're paying attention, but I do. Why is that happening? Ladies and gentlemen, there is something in our food that's causing our children to grow at a fast rate.
It's the hormones.
Yes, there is tons of hormones in everything.
You see little girls who
Yes,
haven't even reached the age of puberty growing breasts, huge breasts.
yes. You can't even tell how old they are because they're fully developed at 10.
Yeah, they'll be 10 years old and looking like they're 16. It's
Even when I was
ridiculous.
in high school, girls weren't developed like
Hmm.
they are now in like elementary school.
Yep.
Like that's when you got men out here doing getting involved with girls because they think they're grown. Ain't
Yep.
like girls gonna tell them their age. They're not. They don't tell them their age. They just go along with it. Like, I'm 18, I'm 20, whatever. And she only 12.
Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, even we're aging out. Like for instance, back in the day, the age of men, what am I trying to say? The age for death in men was longer. Like we back then I think our lifespan was what 70, 80
Something like that.
back in the day. Now our life expectancy is like 50. 50. Age of 50 for men. 50.
Hmm.
Why? Why did our lifespan change? Because the hormones in the food are aging us out faster. We're aging out faster. You got 20-year-old healthy athletes dying on the field.
Hmm.
From what? A heart attack? When have you heard of a 20-year-old die from a heart attack?
That was a very, very rare thing to happen, and now it seems to
Yes.
be happening quite often.
Heart attack. Kidney failure. What?
And when you go to the grocery store, it's cheaper for you to buy this junk food than it is to buy healthy food.
Yes. It's cheaper to buy a bag of chips.
Do I buy chips or do I buy these vegetables?
Right.
I mean, the price of
It
vegetables
costs me
is,
more to try to eat healthy.
yeah. I go to try to buy vegetables now, and it's the prices are outrageous. But
Yes.
boy, you can go get a bag of chips on sale, two big old bags for $4.
Yes. Ridiculous. A gallon of milk, $6, $7.
Yes.
What cow did this come from?
And the price of eggs. I mean, good
Oh
Lord.
my God. Eggs, $6, $7. Cheese, $4. Huh? You can't even eat healthy because it costs too damn much.
It's cheaper for you to buy a 2 liter of soda water than it is to buy water.
Right.
I mean, geez, I'll go to the little drive-in store and I'm thinking I'm gonna buy me a bottle of water, and it's like $2 and something, but I can get the soda water for $1 something.
Right. The sad thing is, even if you do go eat healthy, you it's still not good for you because these people are putting shit all on everything, the vegetables, the meat. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something going on. I've been watching these last couple years how things have changed, and something ain't right.
And then let's say you want to buy the organic stuff. It's
Oh,
supposed to be no poisons
yeah,
or
right.
anything else on it. You're gonna pay about $2
Yeah,
more
right.
for it.
Oh no, we didn't put nothing on it. Oh no, this animal was
Mhm.
grass fed. What,
Yeah,
the same grass you fertilized?
yeah. That what do they call it? Wagyu meat.
So the cows is grass fed, but you fertilized the grass that the cows eating.
Yeah. What do they call that meat? Wagyu or something like that?
Oh, whatever. Sir, no, stop. Just because you're not giving no shit to the animal, the animal's still eating fertilized shit.
Yeah. Even chicken that's supposed to be healthier for you.
No, even the
Look at.
chicken is damn injected.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the chickens? The live chickens are big. Like chickens are supposed to be big. Chicken wings are not supposed to be big. It's supposed to be regular. How do we go from regular chicken wings to damn jumbo chicken wings?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, what kind of chicken is this? So there's jumbo chicken wings. Back in the day, I ain't never seen a jumbo chicken wing. What was a jumbo chicken wing? It was just a regular size with all regular size.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got regular size chicken wings. You got jumbo chicken wings. So what's the? Why would they all? Why they all be jumbo? Why can't all the chicken wings be jumbo chicken wings?
Hell, even your water has got fluoride in it.
Even water. You can't even drink some healthy damn water because you got all these damn chemicals and.
Dude, if it wasn't for my filter on my refrigerator, I
Right.
wouldn't be able to drink the water.
Oh, here too. We can't drink. No, we can't.
Dude,
It's like drinking lead.
when we moved here, the water tower is just outside of our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at the beginning of where it starts. So you turn on the faucet and the smell of chlorine just fills the air.
Mm.
I mean, there was times when I'd get in the shower and it just was sickening because of the smell.
Mm. Yep.
You can't drink it.
Nope.
Even, I mean, filtered at least helps,
Right.
but it's still
It's
not the best.
right.
I mean, even the ice cubes that the refrigerator makes taste funny.
Mm-hmm. See, people here in West Virginia, they drink the water out the sink. And that's why a lot of West Virginia mountaineer people don't have any teeth.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever come out here and you start talking to people out here and they don't got their teeth because they drink the water. Or they might be doing meth too. But
You know, when I was a kid, my grandparents had their own water well,
mm,
and the water just was tasted so good. And then you go home
right.
and turn on the faucet, and it's like, the
No.
city water just tastes awful.
Yes. Hot mess.
You can't buy it in the plastic bottles because the plastic contaminates the water.
Yep.
So you're screwed no matter what you try to do.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So, what do we do? How do we avoid this problem?
I'm growing my own vegetables.
Yes. Your best bet is to grow your own vegetables, have your own farm, have your own animals. That's what I plan on doing, brother. I plan on getting my own farm.
That's our plan for
Getting
the
my
future
own
too.
farm. Because at the rate it is now, I see myself aging out before I want to. Like I'm only 43 and I already got almost a full set of gray hair. My father didn't start getting gray hair until he was in his damn 60s.
Shoot, I started getting gray hair in my 20s. I'm serious. I used to pay my daughter to pick the gray hairs out of my head when I was in my 20s.
You know, I did. You know what? That's funny. I see you say that. I went to school with a kid in middle school, and he had a full set of gray hair. I was like, "How old are you?"
I had a cousin that was going bald in high school.
Damn! Wow. Huh? Stress?
I have no idea. I could understand the stress now. I mean, you're talking back in the 70s and 80s when he was in high school.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So
they want to kill us early.
Oh, of course, right. They want us. They want us out of here. They want us out of here. They want to replace us with other people.
Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, all kinds of other millionaires and billionaires are pushing for population control.
Right.
They want us. That's why they push for abortions, and
Mm-hmm.
they they want us to die early.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we are. We are
Mhm.
dying early. It don't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't make sense. And now it seems like they're trying to hide the deaths, the sudden death syndrome. Oh yeah. They told me that, oh, ain't nothing but SDS.
Hmm.
I said, what the fuck is SDS?
The
Sudden
same
death
damn,
syndrome.
the
I said,
same
hold up.
damn shit.
Isn't that what babies get? SDS?
It's
Or a
it's
SIDS?
sudden
SIDS.
infant death
Okay.
syndrome.
So okay, babies get SIDS and grown people get SDS.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's no. There's a problem. There's a problem. Now I know you got some people out there that talk about, well, they died because they didn't get the injection.
No bull crap.
How do you know they didn't get the injection? Did they tell you they didn't get the injection? Did they tell you that? Well, that's what a lot of people die from because they didn't get the shot.
Hey, be glad you don't live in New Zealand or Australia because the government is trying to incentivize people to tell on their neighbors and family members who haven't gotten the shot yet.
Even if that's the case, we still have a problem. It's a problem. Most people in the world got the injection. They got the shot because one, they had to get it for their job. Two, they had to get it for their family. So they got it. And some people got it just because their friends got it. They're like, oh, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And so they went and got it. So for y'all to say that, oh no, they died because they didn't get it, you're a damn fool because most people got it. In my opinion. I could be wrong.
And
But the ones I know, they went and got it.
I bet that they were pushing this thing the way they were because they knew some people were going to die from it.
Of course. They had to figure out another way. It's like, all right, the food ain't working. It ain't working fast enough.
Yep, let's give them a shot so maybe we can speed up the process.
Right. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that alone by itself. When did the government ever give us anything free?
Nothing's free.
All they gave us, they wanted to give us all of it for free. All of us a free shot.
Somebody's paying for it.
And then they want to entice you with scholarships and cigarettes and food stamps and all kinds of stuff. I was like, if you could give us this, why could you give the cancer patients free medicine, or people with diabetes free medicine? If we could give free medicine, why don't we do it?
Exactly.
You're giving us this free medicine?
Hey, I'm diabetic, and that medicine costing me out the wazoo.
And the shit keeps going up. Every year the price go up.
Yep. You know, when Trump was in office.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
But when Trump was in office, he was trying to make it to where diabetic medication was affordable. And then soon as Biden gets in office, he does away with it, and then the prices shoot up. I've got one injection that I do. It costs me $90.
Wow.
A month. $90 a month.
Okay.
And the other one, I don't remember how much the other one was, but it ain't no $35. I can tell you that. Well, I want to know who's getting their medicine for that. This is ridiculous, man.
You gotta pick between living or being hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what it is. You got to pick between. You got to pick between living, being healthy, or die from starvation. That's how bad it's
So
gotten.
when I
It
worked
shouldn't
for
even
the
be like
city,
that.
we got an FSA card, which they give you your money up front. I
Mm,
think it was like $1,500, $1,800, something like that. It goes on this card. Okay,
right,
so you can only buy your medicine or use it to go to the doctor, procedures, that kind of thing.
right.
And I was at the pharmacy and I was about to pick up my medicine, and there was an older lady in front of me, and her medicines, which she was diabetic, hers came out to like $200, and she was sitting there frustrated because she didn't have the $200 to pay for it, and so
Right. That's
she
a lot.
stepped out of line, and she's, she, you could tell she was getting pretty frazzled and pretty upset about the whole thing.
Mm,
And so I told the pharmacist, I said, look, I'm going to use my card to pay for her medicine. Just go ahead and get it.
mm.
And I didn't tell her what I did. I just walked away and said, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Just, I know how important it is to have this medicine.
Of course, right,
And I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back, because, I mean, yeah, I have to pay that money back to them,
right.
but I mean, I had it readily available in front of me, and I'm like, I'd want somebody to do that for me.
Exactly, exactly.
So, and she left a thank you card for me at the pharmacist when I went back the next
Wow.
month to get my medicine. And I was like, uh, you know, people shouldn't have to go through that.
Right. They shouldn't.
It shouldn't be $200 for your medicine.
No, not at all. Especially if you got insurance. Like, what's
And
my insurance paying for? Why am I still paying outrageous, outrageous money for when I got if I have insurance? What are you paying? What are you paying?
I'm fortunate that I was able to switch my Medicare.
Mm,
I, they have either United Healthcare or Humana and all these others, and
right.
so I talked to it's kind of a representative that helps you to get a better deal on your
Right.
Medicare,
Right.
and so I switched to Humana. And once I met my deductible, some of my medicines, not all of them, but some of them are free.
Okay.
But my diabetic supplies and medicine, they're not free.
Wow.
And it's not even 6 months into the year, and I've just about spent all of my FSA that I
Wow.
get through Medicare.
That's crazy,
And
man.
my wife's job. My wife works for the state, and she has a FSA card as well.
Right.
And I get something like $50 a month
Mm,
for. Uh, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to use it for, because I went up to get my medicine and they wouldn't take it, and I'm going to try it with my doctor's appointment this Friday. But they also give you another one that's $50 that you can buy over the counter stuff like
right.
vitamins and
Right.
aspirin and stuff. And man, even to buy vitamins is getting expensive.
Yes.
And some of
Right.
these I need.
Yeah, man. It's a mess. It's a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, let's share some video, because you got some people that say that they don't put nothing in the food, and you got some people that say there is something in the food. So who do we believe?
they
Something
have
something is going on.
they,
Something.
they have to put preservatives in it or the food would go bad.
Well, let's see. This is a guy that plays with meat all the time. Let's see what he says about the meat. Let's see what he says about the meat, ladies and gentlemen. He says that there is nothing in the meat. Nothing at all. Nothing in the meat. Nothing in the meat.
Don't
Let's
mess with
see.
my meat.
Yeah, he said he don't beat his meat to nothing. It's well taken care of.
Isn't that right?
Let's see what this guy says about the meat. Let's see.
The pork industry does not use growth-promoting hormones in their production system, and neither does the poultry. In fact, there are none that are approved for use with poultry operations.
Huh.
Beef producers use growth-promoting hormones in order to enhance the muscle growth and increase the efficiency of production, which lowers their cost and ultimately lowers the cost of meat to consumers. Use levels for the growth promotants in the beef industry produce very little difference between an animal that has been treated and then a beef animal that does not receive growth promotants. All animals have hormones in their system, and when we look at those levels of meat, there's very little difference in them. In fact, along around 2 nanograms, which is a very small number. Some people have compared that to basically one blade of grass in a football field. Antibiotics are used in livestock production with the same level of importance that we use it in our human health. When an animal becomes ill, it's the responsibility of the caregiver, the farmer, to give care to that animal. And many of the treatments that are effective in curing some disease situations include the use of antibiotics. The USDA runs a residue avoidance program where they randomly check animals for antibiotic residues in the muscle tissue such as kidneys and livers. And when they do that, they find very, very little violations of antibiotics in meat. And so it's a very low risk, very low hazard type of situation. And I would think that there should be very little concern on consumers about antibiotics in their meat supply.
Sir, you're lying.
Yep. You think if you're selling something, you're trying to make money, are you going to come out and tell people, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of danger to what I'm selling here?
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay, whatever.
Somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. Now, like I said, he's lying. So let's see what this other person says. Let's see. 2 different stories. 2 different ones. 2 different ones. And let's see here.
What should we be doing? Are there certain labels that we should be reading, avoiding, aside from red meat and dairy? Are there any other danger foods that you see?
I think all of the meats are less healthy than you might be led to believe. Actually, the 5th source of saturated fat in the American diet is cheese, and then there's pizza, which is more cheese, and number 5 is chicken.
I eat a little bit of everything, but I've always said that I pay close attention to how whatever food I'm eating was cultivated, how, if it's meat, how was that animal raised? If it's cheese, which comes from a cow, how was that cow raised? Where is that dairy coming from? Because I drink dairy. I
eat cheese.
Eat cheese. I love cheese. I literally, and the thing is, I love cheese. I don't want to live life without cheese.
You have to realize in my research,
that's me.
I'm take away my 5-year-age Gouda. Not my Manchego. Like, I had an entire drawer dedicated to high-end cheeses in my house. And
I have the same drawer.
I
have a low-end cheese drawer as well. I have both.
The thing about cheese, so, you know, proteins and carbohydrates, 4 calories per gram. 1 gram of cheese, 9 calories. So when you it takes 10 gallons of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. So you're concentrating it down. I know, I see your face.
That's why they're so good.
Because I've done the research too on cheese, and cheese has not been associated with
70% saturated fat.
I know, but you can say that, but there's other data out there that supports an opposing viewpoint, which I have, which is just, look, at the end of the day,
moderation.
And I'm a Midwestern guy who lives in the South, who realistically, no, but I come out here to LA, and no offense, but the restaurant is perfect. And I love that. I love having choices in LA, but it's just not the reality.
Yes.
You go to other parts of the country and it's impossible to sit here and say, okay, I'm not saying we can't move there. And I'm not saying that I don't eat a primarily vegetarian based diet, because I do believe in that. But I am of the belief that we've got to start taking incremental steps, because realistically, there are still wide swaths of the country where
Of course.
the shift from meat-based, processed food-based, when you say cheese in certain parts of the country, that means nacho cheese, and there's actually no cheese in it. It's all processed fake cheese. So what I always say is, look, if you're going to eat cheese, please eat real cheese at least.
Yes.
And what you're saying is, okay, be worried about this though. And I think we're going to slowly make a shift. And I think your education is a brilliant
pricier, but maybe the European cheese is just based on what you said, how they're raising the cows, etc.
That's what they tell you.
I'm still not giving up my Velveeta.
Travis, we love our alfalfa sprouts and arugula here in SoCal.
They tell you
I applaud you, Dr. Funk, because one of the things I love about you is your passion for your patients and mitigating risk factors. And I love how your focus is always, okay, what is the best thing we can be doing for our health? So I always applaud you for that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, who do you believe? Who do you believe? You heard two different stories.
I'm gonna believe the person that doesn't have anything to gain from it.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, they are trying to age us out fast with the food that we eat. There's no reason that a 10-year-old girl should be walking around with a full set of breasts at 10.
Yeah.
No. There were no 10-year-old girls when I was in school that had breasts. Now they do.
Tell me there's not hormones in the food.
And some of y'all will say, "Oh, it's just the what is it called? The evolution or the rest, whatever the fuck you talking about. The world is evolving.
Not what? That fast.
No, the world is not.
It ain't evolving that fast.
Nothing has changed except for people. Should I say? That's all that's changed is people. People have gotten crazier.
Don't you think it's funny though that the guy says, yeah, they give those growth hormones to the cattle to make them bigger, but it doesn't get into the meat. There's not growth hormones in it, but they give growth hormones to the animals. That makes a lot of damn sense.
Okay, so you give it to the animal, and then we eat it. So what does it do to us? Nothing. The growth hormone fed animal that we eat, what does it do to us?
Mm-hmm. But there's no growth hormone. Too.
That food that you put a hormone in, that you fed, that you gave to us to eat, it makes us advance as well. We're advancing in age. That's why girls are developing fast. That's why boys are growing faster. We're aging out. That's why our age our age of life has changed.
Yep.
It shouldn't change. There's nothing else is different that's happened except for they have been playing with our food. That's it. They've been playing with it. Like I said, back in the day, there were no jumbo chicken wings. Now there's jumbo chicken wings. Cows are getting bigger. Chickens are getting bigger. Even fish are getting bigger.
Yep.
Everything is getting bigger.
Yeah, they have a fishery right down the road from us.
And the fish probably like, what kind of fish is that? Oh, that's a whiting. Why is it so big?
A fish that shouldn't weigh more than 5 pounds is weighing 20 pounds.
Right. Where did these fish come from?
I mean, geez.
ladies and gentlemen, there's something going on. And like I said, the best way to save yourself is eat in moderation. Like you said, I believe you eat in moderation, you should be all right. But of course, we don't eat in moderation. We like to have big plates of food, nice big juicy steak, vegetable, bread, whatever. We got a big full plate.
Yep.
And most of us eat 3 to 4 times a day. So we eat 3 to 4 times a day of all this injected food. Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to happen?
That's been the hardest thing for me, is to cut back on how much I'm eating. Oh, but I am eating smaller plates of food now.
Right. You have to. I know I do. I'm like, dude, I'm aging out. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel my body is aging out. Oh. And I'm active. I do sports and stuff, but I can tell that something is not right.
Yep.
And it's because my body is something in my body is aging. And like it's harder to wake up. It's hard to go to sleep.
I mean, it is healthier for you to eat several times a day, but in very small portions.
Right. But most of us don't do that. We try to do it up.
Oh my God!
Big breakfast, big lunch, big dinner. Yeah, we don't think about the calories and. But ladies and gentlemen, the only thing the calories is doing is make you fat. That's all it is. But the food is aging your body out. It's aging you out.
I mean, you notice that there's this push for what do they call it? Body positivity or whatever, where you got fat people that are saying that it's okay to be fat. And it's not going to be a determining factor whether you get diabetes and heart disease and all that. Eat what you want. It's okay to be big as Lizzo or, and then you got these actresses and singers that have been overweight and they start losing the weight and their fan base give them a hard time about it.
Right.
It's just because you're too freaking lazy to get off your butt and go exercise and to push the plates away. Mm-hmm. I mean, good Lord, have you seen some of the videos of people talking about what they eat in a day?
600-pound life and
I mean, geez, people eating 4 to 5 hamburgers at one time.
Thing is, it's not even their fault. These people can't even get up and feed themselves. Their husbands, their sons, their daughters, they're giving it to them. They're cooking it and feeding it to them. Like, she can't make it herself. So why are you?
Nope.
She can't get off the bed. You can starve if you want to. She can't move.
And some people will sit there and eat a plate of food, and it's more than what I eat in a whole day.
Yes.
And they're still eating.
A whole pizza, 24 wings, a chocolate cake,
5 boxes of,
all in one setting.
Yeah, 5 boxes of chicken nuggets.
Dude, I would probably be dead after I finish eating.
I couldn't decide between the French fries and the onion rings, so I just ate them both.
Right. It was there for me. I just ate it all.
I wanted a cheeseburger, but I also wanted a cheeseburger with bacon. And
that's just for breakfast.
Yeah.
Then lunch, oh my God. And
then I had a snack in between my meals, and a snack. Right. That's your snacks more than what I eat in a day. Good God. Did you get to see that video that I did with the health and wellness coach from the UK?
No.
His name's Olivier Mancondo. And he lost almost 80 pounds by switching to an all vegetable diet, a plant-based diet.
Right.
Which I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm from Texas. It's gonna be hard to get the barbecue away from me." But
right.
But
thanks for letting me know how to lose weight. I just switched to greens.
I mean, the guy didn't just change his diet. I mean, he did some real study and
Oh, I'm sure.
reading and stuff on all this stuff. And he lost 80 pounds. I mean, I saw his before and after picture, and I'm like, good Lord, that's an incredible transformation.
My aunt is a vegetarian, right?
Right.
So they told her that no, this ain't working. You need to eat meat. You need to find some kind of meat to eat because this vegetarian thing is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So even you being vegetarian, it's not even healthy at doing that either. So you're gonna have to figure out. You gotta figure it out. Yeah. She would not touch no meat. She wouldn't touch fish. She wouldn't touch beef. She wouldn't touch nothing.
Yeah, I don't see that
like
being
her meat was tofu. Tofu is disgusting.
Oh, forget that.
I don't know how the hell you eat tofu. That is the most. So she went to the doctor and he said, "You're gonna have to find some kind of meat to eat to get your body, everything that it needs." So so even that plant-based stuff, I mean, it's good to lose weight and all that, but you're gonna still probably have to eat some kind of meat.
Yep.
Some kind of meat.
I feel that way too, but I mean, the guy had a pretty good argument for what he was doing. Mm. But I'm not going to give up meat. I'll tell you that. But
I'm not going to give up nothing.
I asked him. I said, "What do you think about this body positivity or fat positivity thing that's going on?" He goes, "No, that's messed up because." He took an example of elephants. He says, if you have an elephant that lives to be 70 years old, and you get another elephant that's going to be that's living to 70 years old, they're both going to be the same size. One's not going to be bigger than the other.
Right.
And I'm like, well, that makes sense,
Right.
So it goes to prove, even in humans, you don't see 70, 80-year-old obese people.
No, you don't.
Dude, my diabetes was out of control. And when I finally got on a good diet and lost the weight, I didn't have to take as much medication as I had to before. And I was almost to the point of not even have to take the medicine. And then I fell off my diet and started eating bad stuff again. And all of a sudden my sugar jumped real high.
Right.
And I'm paying the price for it. And, I have to watch what I eat.
Right. For the longest time, I was underweight.
Really?
Underweight. So my diet hasn't changed none. It hasn't changed any at all. From when I was in the Army to now, my diet hasn't changed none.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said again, this is why I'm talking about this topic. All of a sudden now, I'm overweight. But my diet hasn't changed any from when I was in the Army to now. So what has changed?
What they're putting in the food.
What they put in the food. This is my breakfast. I have a shake for breakfast. Lunch, sometimes I don't even eat lunch. I'll eat dinner and have a small snack. So why am I gaining weight? All my life I've been underweight. But now that I hit 43, I'm overweight. Sir, something ain't right. Something's not right. Something's not right. I know that something's not right. It's impossible. It's in the food. My son is 10 years old and he's already built like a goddamn man.
Oh, look how many overweight children there are in the world now.
My son is built like a damn man.
When I lived back in my old town, Baytown, and I'd go to visit the grandkids for lunch or whatever, and you look around that the cafeteria, I couldn't believe how many kids were fat. And I'm not talking a little overweight. I'm talking fat.
Yes. Well, for one, the kids aren't working, aren't doing what we did with children. They're not going outside playing. But
Yeah.
but still, my son don't eat great big meals. He don't. He just built. I was like, dude, at that age, I was skin and bones. At 10 years old, I was like damn near 40 pounds. If that. But these kids, babies are coming out fat.
Yep.
God, babies are coming out the womb fat.
They get kids addicted to sugar.
Why are babies coming out fucking big?
It's what the mama was eating, probably.
It's that shit they put in the food. That's why the baby's coming out 10 pounds.
They push for cereals for these kids to eat for breakfast, and I guarantee you, them things are just loaded with sugar.
Yes, everything's loaded with shit. Yes, cereal, damn vegetables, damn meat, everything got shit in it or on it, and we're eating it, and we're becoming the shit that we eat.
Yeah, they have like fruit snacks for kids, and that's loaded with sugar.
Right.
Then you've got all the drinks that they like Capri Suns and all that's loaded with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the snack bars that they're supposed to be good for kids, and they're loaded with sugar. With my grandson that lives here with us, when he gets a hold of sugar,
right,
he becomes an absolute terror.
Oh, right, bouncing all off the walls.
He is. He doesn't act like his sweet little self when he gets a hold of sugar.
It's like, what did you have? Oh, I just had a fruit bar.
And then when they come down off the sugar, they're out.
Right, crash. Right,
they crash.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And who knows what's in all that stuff?
I don't know. All I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, eat moderately. I don't plan on stopping eating what I'm eating. Like I said, I haven't changed my diet at all. But I know there's something just not right. My son is built like a man at 10. See, when I was 10, I was built like a boy. You could tell I was my son. You walk around, you be like, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Babies coming out big. Kids are growing up fast. And we're aging the fuck out.
Yep. They're hitting puberty earlier.
Yes. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Too fast.
Women are
fast.
Even women are entering into menopause earlier in age.
Right.
I mean, menopause used to be what, your 60s, mid to late 60s.
Now they're getting their 40. In
their 40s. Women are hitting menopause in their 40s now.
In their 40s, right. Something's not right.
I mean, geez, even my wife, I mean, she was hitting her menopause before she hit 50.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you're paying attention. I pay attention to everything. I don't have any choice now at this point in my life. I got to pay attention to everything.
Yeah. I mean, hell, look, my diabetes got so out of control, I ended up with the disease in my freaking spine that deteriorates my bones.
It's crazy, man.
I can't work anymore.
Right.
I can't do all the lifting and stuff that I used to do. I can't go running anymore. I can't go out and play ball with the kids anymore.
Right. It's crazy, man.
I am steadily killing myself because of what I used to eat and I drank too much alcohol.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, brother. I did a lot of drinking in the military. I did tons, way too much. I can say now at this age, I don't drink hard liquor anymore. I just drink wine.
Dude, I don't drink any alcohol anymore.
That's good for you, man. Good for you, man. Yeah.
I know me. I can't say when. I have a problem, and that's why I don't drink anymore. I don't like to be around it.
Man, hey man, that's beautiful, man. How long has it been, man?
Jeez. I mean, since I seriously drank, it's probably been 10 years.
Wow.
And I didn't touch any for the longest time, and then a couple years ago, I got to where I would drink a few, and then Michelle would be there to say, "Hey, you need to cut it off."
Right.
And then I finally one day I looked at her and I said, "I don't want it, even in moderation. I just don't want it anymore. Period." Wow. So I don't touch it anymore.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'll get there one day, man. I just love my wine, man. I'll get there. But ladies and gentlemen, hey, I don't know what's next. What's next in food? What's next? I don't know. Right now, it don't look good. It don't look good. It don't look good at all.
Even the FDA allows for so many carcinogens to be in food.
Oh, right.
There shouldn't be any.
I don't even really think they even check anymore.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. Hell, they allow.
I don't even think they even check anymore. They're like, go ahead, just put it out there, go on. And then you got stores that take the meat and it's old as hell, but they'll put like damn food coloring on it to make it look like it's brand new.
Oh, let me give you a bit of advice. When you go to the grocery store and they have like chicken or meat that's seasoned, pre-seasoned.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That is meat that is expiring, that they put that on there to make it last a little bit longer.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they start doing that, I never remember nobody. Back when I was growing up in the 80s, I never saw no meat seasoned, prepackaged seasoned meat, ever. Now all of a sudden you got seasoned steak, you got seasoned chicken, you got seasoned this, seasoned. So I can't season my own food.
Unless it's frozen.
Right.
You aren't supposed to even.
That's different. Frozen, but this is raw meat that y'all seasoned.
But what I'm saying is, unless it's frozen, even if it is refrigerated, it's not supposed to last past 3 days.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they do a lot of tricking with food, man. A lot of foolery.
It starts to what's the word I'm looking for? The only thing I can think of is deteriorate. Oh no, it starts to rot after 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's in the refrigerator,
right, it's still rotting.
So you either freeze it or you eat it right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
And hell, even in the freezer, it doesn't last forever.
Right. Exactly. Right. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I just call things how I see it. I know there's something going on. And I know they're trying to tap us out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like we always say, man, do me a favor. Go, please, like, share, subscribe to the Bias Broadcast, Mr. Coyote.
Yes,
man, we got some good things lined up for y'all, man. Got some good things lined up for y'all. Like I said, go to the channel. We got life coaches. He got comedians, actors. You name it, he got it. You name it, he got it. Okay, you name it, he got it. We got a show coming, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Hendrix. What's
Reggie
Hendrix, the cousin of Jimi Hendrix. Great show coming up Thursday. And then Friday, we got Mr. Masculine and Nico Lagan. I'm sorry, Nico Lagan. Sorry, my fault. Nico Lagan. I be saying it wrong with the Nico Lagan. Go subscribe to his channel. Like I said, man, he teaches men how to be more masculine. And also, don't worry, he got some stuff for the young guys, the teenagers and young men that's growing up trying to become men. He got stuff for them too. Go check him out. Subscribe to him. He'll be on here Friday. And also, please like, share, subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Turn your notifications on, because if you don't, you're gonna miss some good shows. Mm-hmm. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. Brother, you got any closing words?
Oh man, I am going to be talking to a buddy of mine out of the UK this Friday.
Okay.
Very conservative guy. I'm going to see if maybe we can arrange for him to be on the UK. Show. Yes.
Okay. All right.
he was a musician, and he. I'll save it for when if I can get him to come on the show. I'm going to see if we can work that out. I think you'll like talking to him.
All right, perfect. Sounds fun. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. And we will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Until next time.
I'll see you in the morning. I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside.